Shout out to the Cows Gang. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer, and welcome to the show, Victim or Volunteer. What I want y'all to do, grab the nearest couch, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Man, Cows Gang, we got to talk about this unfortunate situation right here. This story is definitely triggering. You have a 3-year-old who was picked up by a DHS contract worker. Her job was to pick him up from his biological father, and he was supposed to go back to the daycare so his adopted parents or parent pick him up. But you won't believe what happened along the way. This was in Birmingham, Alabama on July the 22nd. This 3-year-old name is KJ. We're gonna call him KJ. And this woman you see right here is 54-year-old Kela Stanford. This is the DHS worker. Did you know that she had the 3-year-old in a hot car, index of 108, 109 degrees for 5 hours?
What?
You can't make this up. This woman left a 3-year-old in the car, a hot ass car, 5 hours.
Damn!
Now, she did eventually get charged on Friday with leaving a child in the vehicle. And authorities saying that KJ was found alone inside a hot vehicle that was parked at a home in the 1500 block of Pine Tree Drive. He was left in the car on Tuesday for 5 hours from 12:30 to 5:30 p.m. And the Birmingham police said KJ was accidentally left inside the vehicle while in the care of Stanford, who works for Covenant Services, a third-party service contract, Department of Human Resources. And they pronounced KJ dead on the scene, and she actually admitted that she forgot that KJ was still in the car in the back of the vehicle. How? What the How do you forget that? But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let the news speak on it, and I'll get back to you.
An emotional night for the family of 3-year-old Ketorius Starks Jr. Starks was found dead inside a hot car on Pine Tree Drive in Birmingham on July 22nd. He was in the custody of a contracted DHR worker.
And we learned today that worker, identified as Kela Stanford, has been arrested and charged in connection with KJ's death. Today, the family held a press conference following that announcement and a vigil in his honor. ABC 30.
Friday night in Bessemer, the community gathered with balloons and candles to uplift the life of 3-year-old KJ.
We're very grateful that you're here. Please keep staying with us until this investigation is over, so we can see justice and to make sure this never happened to another child.
Now the family is simply asking for answers and asking that accountability be taken so no other family experiences such a loss. Last week, police say KJ died after being left inside a hot vehicle for hours while in the care of contracted DHR worker Kela Stanford. Attorneys for the family say after picking KJ up from a visit with his father, Stanford made multiple stops before returning to her home and not returning KJ to daycare. Authorities say KJ was likely left in the car for around 5 hours before being discovered.
She rode around for over an hour from 11:30 to after 12:30 with KJ in the back seat and drove back to her home, where she said she forgot that he was in the car. She had one job. She had one job to do, and that was to pick KJ up from the daycare and to take him back to where she picked him up.
Stanford has been charged with violating an Alabama code which involves being a person for hire responsible for a child under the age of 7 and leaving the child unattended in a motor vehicle in a manner that creates an unreasonable risk of injury or harm. The charge is classified as a Class B felony with a potential punishment ranging from 2 to 20 years if convicted. However, no sentence can bring back what this family has lost.
We will reunite with you up there. You was taken from us
and we never had a chance to say goodbye. But I know you are now safe up on high. So thank you to all that came out to celebrate the life of my nephew, Ketorius KJ Starks Jr.
So y'all heard it, Cows Gang. He went to the house, but she rolled around, got something to eat and all that. Went to the house and forgot he was in the car. And just like the lawyer said, she had one job: take that boy safely to the daycare. But that didn't happen. Now, what I will say, she has remorse. She talked to the family over the phone. I want to let y'all hear this recorded conversation. At the time, though, they changed the vocal cords because they didn't know who the woman was at first. I want y'all to check this out, and I'll get back to you.
I got sidetracked and stopped off and got something to eat. And when I came out, instead of going to the left to the daycare because I got called and said I didn't have a case, and I instantly said in my head, well, I'm done for the day and go home. I'm truly. And so sorry is not even enough to express how bad I feel. I am so sorry for your family. I'm so sorry for your family. That was not my intention. I promise you I wouldn't have done it to your son.
This baby died in a car. He suffocated. He didn't have no help, no nothing. You got the child safety lock on the doors. You didn't think to look in the back seat?
No, ma'am, I did not.
Y'all heard it, Cows Gang. You know, she did say she had a remorse. She apologized. She said she forgot. She's facing between 2 to 20 years. And this is definitely an unfortunate situation. And it's sad that, you know, this is the state, DHS, even though it's contracted, still will be somebody who is supposed to take care of that child to go from point A to point B. And unfortunately, KJ was not protected. And they said the index was 108, 109 degrees outside. Just imagine what it was inside. This is definitely an unfortunate situation. And I don't know the whole dynamics. All I know is the foster family, I guess, had custody or temporary custody, and the father would see his son on a weekly basis, I believe. And I know this is something he'll never forget. And this is definitely a tragic situation that shouldn't have happened. But Cows Gang, you know what I want to know. When it comes to 54-year-old Kela Stanford, I got to know, is she a victim or volunteer? I want to give prayers to the family of KJ. Rest in peace and God bless you. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Cows Gang, Cows Gang.